Bill Beto, what's going on? Alright. So, where am I here? Where am I here? Alright, so for those of you who don't know, was it last week? 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, a few of the Fighting Fantasy game books on Steam went on sale. So I bought a few for about $1, $1.20 each. It's so worth it for $1, I'll admit. Only because, people are like, oh, yeah. People are complaining about, oh, AAA games are now $60 as opposed to $50, years ago, and now, people don't want to buy a text-based game, but, it's the original idea survived, where that, it's just that the video games of today just replace our own imaginations. So here they keep it as much as possible to the true essence of what the books are, except that, it's a little bit more assisted, where that you don't have to go flipping and looking for the for the items specifically, the reference numbers. It'll take you directly there. It'll roll the dice and calculate everything for you. So, I'll admit, for $1 something per game, I will pay for it for the convenience of rolling dice, calculator, paper and pencil, of writing down what needs to be done. So it was worth it. For those of you who don't know yet, it was Appointment with Fear, House of Hell, Starship Traveler, Forest of Doom, Caverns of... what the hell is this? Caverns of the Snow Witch. So yeah, I've seen the Forest of Doom played by the Yogscast. I think they recorded it somewhere around 6 years ago. That looked pretty good, but they did it old-fashioned. They did it through the original book. But yeah, a few of these other ones I definitely want to go through. Definitely want to hit Starship Traveler, since it's sci-fi. It introduces a crew and a ship. Variables. So let's see if we can get through this. We're gonna start over again, and we're gonna kind of just skim through the parts that we already know, since we've been through it at least twice on these streams. We do that just to show you also. I have gone through it just to test it out. I've gone through it just a short bit. So as you go through, you can unlock arts. Like if you remember from our first playthrough, this was one of the original art pieces from the book, where that they've updated it and updated it a little bit, colorized it, since some people can't. It's like, you don't know that's water in there in the middle. It's just like, what is this? What is that? So they colorized a couple of things. I think we saw this in the original book scan. At least this has higher resolution, better textures. So yeah, if I remember correctly, there were more art pieces, but yeah, you can unlock these, the original cover art. If you ever look up, Fighting Fantasy in the specific book, I guess because of the different editions and things like that, the cover art has completely changed. I think House of Hell has, in my brain, I think I can think of at least 3 other... yeah. No, at least 2 other cover arts. Okay, main menu. So we're gonna start over, which is nice. Like I said, it's regular price is about okay, hold on. What was it? Regular price was about $5. It's like regular price was about $5 for the for what these are. These are standalones. And then the Fighting Fantasy Classics, which is like a bundle. Each book is a DLC for $4 each. But the standalones were cheaper on the sale price. Yeah. Yes, I'm a little frugal. Yes, you can blame my parents, who are both accountants. So what I like to do here is I like to change. I don't know why it says font style is ancient. Font style ancient. I don't like that. Let me see here. Yeah, okay, that's legible. I like to use the font style ancient because with this, the way it looks like this, it reminds me of the saves. I guess you could say the save points in the typewriters for Resident Evil. So we're at the beginning of the book, you know. Was it a few moments later the door had... Oh, okay, hold on. I have to reset. Sorry. So if you ever have to start over, there's no... Oh, so on the top right there were the bookmarks. You can have a few bookmarks. I don't know how many. But we're going to go ahead and start over from the beginning. Was it settings? Yes. Restart book. As you can see, was it the demon hand, the dead hand cursor? It's interesting. There you go. House of Hell is a fighting fantasy game book, an interactive adventure in which you are the hero. Blah, 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 blah. So for some people who don't know, the books were written to play one way. And so, but with this game, the way it is, people thought that the original game book was too difficult and too hard. So this has 2 or 3 different modes. Yeah, there's the free. Oh, is it the hardcore mode? Is the original way it was played. You know, play House of Hell exactly how Steve Jackson designed it. Or I don't know where I have to click. Or medium play House of Hell with a little help. Your starting stamina is calculated by rolling 2d6 plus 24. Look at that. Instead of 1d6 plus 6. Is it skill? Oh no, that's stamina. 24? Yeah, 2d6 plus 12 instead of, 24. There you go. Or free read mode, play House of Hell like an old school cheater, using the same initial stamina, skill, luck, and maximum fear as hardcore mode. Free read gives you 3 options to easily negotiate your way through the book. What? Oh, back button. See, this is the thing that you don't get. And for what I was reading and understanding is that you're not supposed to go back and do things like we did in the last few playthroughs. See, only in free read mode do you get the back button. You can move backwards to the previous page, blah blah blah. And then free choice button, you can unlock all links irrespective to whether they are available. So you can easily negotiate tricky parts. So yeah, in a sense that if you didn't find the key but you have it, you need to use it here, you have the key already. This, in spite of or despite of not finding it. But we'll play hardcore mode. L, what's going on? So we're gonna play through House of Hell again. But this way, at least a little bit more assisted with the calculations and things. Well, in reality, that's true. That's the back button. So L, I forgot. Are you? Okay, let's put it this way. I forgot. I'm sorry, I forgot. But I mean, are you a big sci-fi Star Trek fan? Because I think what I'm going to do here is then after this book, later this week when I get a chance, I will go through the Starship Traveler fighting fantasy, where that you have a whole crew that you have to take a look at, meaning that they have their own stamina and skill and everything, and then what was it? You have ship stats and things like that, like when you go into ship battles, I guess. That's what I know. I know Bob. Trust me. I know Bob. He loves both Star Trek and Star Wars. So, okay, sci-fi. So fine. We'll do Starship Traveler after this later. I mean, not later, but later this week. Okay, so we chose hardcore mode, meaning we're playing exactly the way the book was written. We're going to go ahead and roll for our skill. Okay, next we're going to roll for stamina. Oh, man, these rolls suck. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna kind of fast track through these, especially because we've gone through this through 2 streams already. Are you serious? Luck is 7. Crap. At least fear is high, but okay. Hold on. My phone's going crazy. Do that. Cool. So, this is the intro. We're driving through the rain. We see a ghostly figure, blah, blah, blah. We, get into the accident, and then we find the house. Okay. Light appears in the distance. Someone has switched on bedroom lights. See that? Blah, blah, blah. So we go up to the house, climb up the steps to the front door. Fast tracking. Okay. So yeah, this is the house. There we go. Nice new. So that's the funny thing is that I can switch. Where is it? Ooh. I think I can switch back and forth. Oh yeah, here. So that's our stat sheet. Skills suck. Skills suck. Alright, it's gonna be interesting. We can do, okay, yeah, so like this, we can do retro look, which for me, I think this is painful on the eyes. The retro look. I always like a dark background when I'm reading or doing anything. So, as usual, okay, so just like the beginning, we walk up to the house. We notice that there's a light on the side, maybe coming from the kitchen. See, from the left-hand side of the house, a dull glow catches your attention. The light has been turned on. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least someone is awake. You consider the options. So, I played through this a little bit just to test it out up until we got to the main adventure. So, basically what happens here is that any of these, it doesn't matter what we do. I noticed that. This is just an introduction to the options of the functionality of the gameplay. So I pull on the cord. Okay, you grasp the rope and pull. From the depths of the house, you hear a tinkling noise, and the light from the side window goes out. Few moments later, door handle turns slowly, and the door opens. Standing in the doorway is a tall man dressed in a dark suit with tails. His long face is solemn. Yes. He asks indignantly. You smile nervously and explain your situation. Car broke down, blah blah, you need a telephone. He tells you to come in. Master is expecting you, follow me. See, that's the thing. They always say Master's expecting you. Is that like a line? Is that like, is that a canned introduction? Or does that really mean, yes, the Master is expecting you? Okay, so we're here. We're waiting for the Master to return. It was always interesting to study the paintings. So we go to the paintings, and remember this, the elderly woman gave us what? Gave us these, I played through this a little bit. So the elderly woman gave us, some kind of ghostly warning message. The middle-aged, portly gentleman wearing half-moon glasses seems like someone was behind the wall. I think it scared us and we ran. So I want to see the young, beautiful woman wearing the tiara. Plaque beneath the painting says Lady Margaret of Danvers, 1802-1834. Okay. You stand and admire her beauty and wonder why she died so young. As you are staring at her face, you suddenly blink and look again. Didn't you just see her lips moving? Surely not. Whisper. Okay. You lean forward. Stranger, beware. Okay. The evil Lord Kelnor will already be plotting your death. Drink not. Oh, this is good. Drink not his white wine, or you can. Oh, or if you can be gone, escape while you may. You step back aghast. What sort of place is this? Creepy. One of the paintings which talk. One fear. Okay, so will you now run for the door, or will you wait and sit? Okay, well, let's see. If a ghostly thing says run, I think I'll run. So we run for the door. Okay, you race across the door and twist the handle. You stifle a scream and release from the handle immediately as an electric shock runs through your arm. You lose 2 stamina. Okay, so why the door handle is electro guarded? Seriously? Okay, so this is the normal thing. Lord Kelnor, the Earl of Droomer. The Earl of Droomer. Okay, so he is here. He greets you. He tells you sit by the fire. Okay, I remember this. If you drink the brandy. Okay, you lose 1 fear. Okay, unfortunately you can't. Okay, the telephone line is down. Can't get to the garage. You might as well stay the night. Have a meal. You say okay. And then this is it. Okay, so do not drink the white wine. We prefer the red wine. Okay, the soup follows. If you would like the lamb, or would you do the duck? Do the duck. Alternatively, you can tell the host that you have already eaten and are not hungry. Let's say they'll do the lamb. I like lamb. We'll do the lamb. Rack of lamb is brought on a silver platter and smells delicious. You both start to eat and talk. I know, duck is good. To be totally honest, I mean, I've had duck in so many places, but the problem with duck compared to all the other birds is that, yeah, the duck is a little bit difficult to eat when it comes to the meat. It's not as meaty as a chicken. I guess that's why they can fly so high compared to chickens. The Earl asks you about your job and your reason for being in such an out-of-the-way place in the middle of the night. In turn, he tells you about himself and his family. Earl of Droomer is the last survivor of his family. His estate stretches. We didn't read this before. Last survivor of his family. His estate stretches for miles around the house. At one time, the estate was prosperous, with many tenant farmers cultivating his land and providing a healthy income for his family. But things started to change. His sister died at the age of 32, which is the person in the portrait and the ghost we just saw. Under mysterious circumstances. She was found dead in a clearing in the woods with strange marks on her neck. News traveled fast, and the ignorant peasants started muttering about witchcraft and black magic. In their eyes, the house was cursed, pure superstitious nonsense. But of course, gradually the farmers moved to new pastures, avoiding the estate. But now you have finished your meal. Franklin returns to offer you fruit, cheese, coffee, and brandy. What do you take? I'll take more brandy. Fruit, coffee, and brandy? Cheese and... Who the hell has cheese and coffee? No, I can't do cheese and coffee. I'll do coffee, brandy. Fruit, coffee, and brandy. Excuse me. Franklin's brings them to you, and you finish off your meal. Well, my friend, says the Earl, you must be quite tired. It is well past midnight. Franklin's will show you to your room. Thank you. You thank him and follow the butler out of the dining room this way. So this time we don't pass out. Okay, this way, if you please, he says as he leads you up a magnificent wide staircase and carved wooden banisters. Seriously? Sorry, guys. Yay! All right, so quick pause. We're coming back out here to 2020. I applied to be a computer technician out here in the Las Vegas area, Clark County school district, and they just called me to set up a it was a Google Meets virtual interview, so that's good. And then I have to take an online proficiency, which is great, so that's on Thursday, thank God. So hopefully I'll get with the school district, because my girlfriend right now, she is actually a school teacher for the same district. So hopefully that'll be good. Hopefully they'll get, to be totally honest, hopefully they'll give me my choice of school, because I applied to be a a computer technician computer technician for several different schools, applied separately. So hopefully, according to my girlfriend, one of them was a school next to the school she's currently working at. But then because of COVID, she is actually teaching from home with, what is it? Google. There's a thing now. Google. I didn't know there was a Google Classroom. I was like, Google Classroom. All right, fine. See, that's how they're doing things right now over here, is Google Classroom. So, because from what I heard, if COVID numbers are safe enough, Las Vegas, Clark County School District will start in-person schooling again after January 1st. Yeah. No, so what she said was, okay, so there will be an interview meeting to see how I look, how I feel, how I sound, how I talk, and everything by the regional managers. So they'll see if they like me enough. They'll also give me some kind of online proficiency, and then after that, they said that I will interview with the individual school principals of who wants to try to take me or consider me. So that'll be good, thank God. Actually, give me a second. I just have to let my girlfriend know, since she's the one who sent me the referrals. Google Meets interview with CCSD Thursday, 3 p.m. Okay, let's continue. What else do we have here? Yeah, I know. I do. Okay. Never mind. I'm not going to discuss it on stream, because I do have a... what's today? Today's Tuesday, right? Crap. That means I have to try to do something tomorrow. Okay. Let us continue. So, Franklin's, blah, blah. So, okay. This is where I got to start writing things down. Okay. Wow. If Bilbetto remembers, yeah, these are my notes from... I thought I would need notes. Those are my notes from, what was it? The shape-shifting detective. Alright, so... Erasmus. Hold on. Okay, so I start off in the Erasmus room, open the door wishing good night's sleep. Math formula? Did I show you? Okay. If you can see that, this is what we went through on our second stream of this book. Bill remembers this. We went through all of this in our second run, the previous run of this book, when we were doing the real book, the real PDF scan of this book. This time we can't do that. We're just doing this. So the game engine is gonna go ahead and do this. All right. So, okay. So this time we don't pass out. We don't pass out at all. We actually are, going in the room conscious, and everything. We're okay. Hello? Okay, thank you. Okay, the bedroom has been prepared for you. The room is not large, but a huge mirror appears to double its size. Crisp white sheets have been folded back on the bed, and a warm fire burns in the fireplace. The door closes as the butler leaves the room, and you walk over to the fire. Your situation is a little worrying. If you don't get going quickly, you will never make your appointment. But if it is true that there is no phone you can use, what else can you do? Maybe you should just hang your wet clothes in front of the fire and climb into bed. Or would you rather leave the room? Well, I mean, I have wet clothes, so I should do that, but at the same time, that means that I'll be butt naked if anything happens. I've never done this before. We've never been to this part of the book compared to our last two playthroughs. So I guess, what was it? Jeez, I just keep remembering some kind of weird 80s or 90s B movie where that, what was it? It's like things happened, and I think someone was fighting. Someone was literally fighting in a hallway butt naked. I mean, completely stark naked. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put the wet clothes in front of the fire because I think hopefully that'll restore points. Let me see here. I'm down 2 stamina and we still have to find a weapon. Alright, so we're gonna do that. The bed is warm and comfortable, and you soon drift off to sleep. Strange and disturbing thoughts drift through your mind, and you wake suddenly in a cold sweat. A noise has disturbed you, and you realize that it was the sound of your door closing. You look around the room and notice a glass containing a clear liquid by the side of the bed. Someone has brought you a bedtime drink. You spring out of bed and try the door, but it is locked. Damn it. Do you wish to swallow the drink that has been brought to you? No. Or will you try to break down the door? Let's break down the door while we're butt naked. Yes, so at this point I think if you drink the drink, then you pass out and get tied up. So I'm gonna try to, but at the same time breaking down the door I think it'll cost us 2 stamina. If you wish to try charging again, or you feel like the door is too strong and you are unlikely to break it down. I don't know, should I try charging again? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Your position has been saved, reload the position. Okay. Bookmark. Place one of your unused bookmarks to save. Okay. Unused bookmarks? Okay. I forgot what happened last time. We were tied up. We broke the glass. How did we get out of the room? Okay, let's try charging again. Charge the door's shoulder, door shutters and holds it firm. You lose 2 stamina. You realize the door is made of solid, unlikely to break. Jeez, how many? Damn. Okay, turn to 158. Okay. You can hear slow footsteps approaching your room. They stop outside the room, and a key rattles as it unlocks the door. You must quickly decide what to do. Do you jump into bed and pretend to be asleep, or do you hide behind the door surprised? No, I'll pretend to be asleep. You spring into the bed, wrapping the sheet around you, keeping an eye open just wide enough to see what is going on. A shambling figure enters the room. It looks like a man who is bent over double, and he is carrying a glass of liquid in his hand. Placing the glass on the bedside table, he turns to leave. Oh, that's okay. That's one bad thing about the. Yeah. Okay, he turns to leave the room. Do you want to leap out of bed and attack him, or you wait until he's gone and swallow the drink at... it wants us to go swallow the drink and pass out. I know that, so let's attack him, I guess. Your visitor is a hunchback and he is both surprised and frightened as you leap onto him. You must fight. When you have reduced his stamina to 4 points or less, turn to 222. You must fight. Fight on, okay? Crap. Ooh, these are sucky rolls. What the hell? Oh my god. I'm not gonna die. Oh my god. I really need better skill. This really sucks. Street Fighter. Don't you mean Mortal Kombat? Street Fighter doesn't have a guy that says fight, does it? Oh, yeah, fight! Okay, no, he does. That's right. He does. I heard it in the Mortal Kombat voice, though. Okay, when you have reduced stamina to 4 points or less, the poor miserable creature pleads for mercy. He is such a pitiful sight that you step back as he grovels on the floor. He will do you no harm. No harm. He will do you no harm. Jeez. And thanks you continually for saving his life. Do you now wish to leave the room, locking him in behind you? Or will you try to force him to answer your questions? Ooh, this is new. Let's do answer your questions. He is terrified at you and agrees to answer your questions in exchange for his miserable life. How can you escape the house? About the people in the house? What is happening in the house? Okay. I'm afraid I can only ask him one question and will be interrupted and it's done. So what do you think I should do? Well, which question should I ask him? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I feel like it's gonna be Death Trap Dungeon where he'd be like, I have no idea. I've been here my whole life. I don't know how to get out. Escape, he whimpers. You can only escape if the master will allow it. But you have been kind to me. Yes, very kind. Shekau will help you. Okay, I'm not gonna remember that. Shekau. Okay, Shekau will help you leave, but the master must not know. Oh, maybe is that his name? Please promise me that you will not tell the master. You agree and he leads you out of the room onto a landing. He points to a staircase across the landing. If you go down there, you will end up by the front door, he says. The master may have locked it, but I don't think so. Go quickly. You walk cautiously around the landing towards... Oh, shoot. Shekau cannot walk as quickly as you, and you leave him behind. You turn right and then right again. You are now across the landing from the Erasmus room. Okay, so that's the staircase. I'm like trying to draw a map here. And you look for the hunchback. He has disappeared. You have passed a couple rooms, but where has he gone? Is he letting the master know your whereabouts now? You must decide what to do. Go downstairs, or would you rather try a room nearby on the first floor? Ooh. Wait a minute. Landing first floor. I don't understand. I don't understand some of these terms. So technically, okay, so we went up the stairs and the landing and everything. So I'm thinking that we were on the floor above. The room was on the floor above the ground floor. And then there was like a walkway around to get to the ground floor. But the question here is, it says first floor. So what is the first floor? Is the first floor the ground floor? Or is the first floor where the bedroom was? I want to know. I want to understand the terms. You know, is the first floor considered the ground floor, or is the first floor where the Erasmus room, the bedrooms, and all those rooms we were at, and going through all those rooms, because we still had to take the stairs down to get to the ground floor to get out of the house, right? I don't know. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. Thanks, Roberto. So, okay, at least I'm not I just want to make sure that we're on the same page. Fine. So... Alright, we'll try a room. Alright, you look over on the landing and you turn around and consider your choices. There are 2 doors in front of you, both unmarked. What? You look over the landing and then turn around and consider your choices. So there's 2 doors? Sure, there's 2 doors. Okay, you wish to go through the door on the left, you wish to go door on the right. Would rather continue around the landing. Okay, so we'll do this 377. I guess left. You step into a small room and close the door behind you. There are shelves on the left and right of the walls. Oh, not this room. On which various household objects. Oh, yeah. In front of you. Okay, facing. Yes. I remember this. This is, okay. Okay, will you search through the things on the shelves? Perhaps you want to try the door opposite. Okay, so we're going to search the shelves. Various items, crockery, blah blah. You found a weapon, sharp knife, adds 3 skill. Thank God. There also is an unlabeled bottle of white liquor on another shelf. Jeez. I don't remember. Do we want to drink it? Okay, so I am gonna drink it. Just call me Alice in Wonderland. Oh, nope. You taste the liquor. It is white wine. Oh, don't drink the white wine. Okay, so we don't drink the white wine. Fine. Ha. Do it. Do it. Nope, died. Alright, so we're gonna go to the bookmark. And go back to the bookmark. Alright. Okay, you feel like the door is too strong and you are unlikely to break it down. Okay. You hear slow footsteps approaching your room. Stop outside. Okay, so pretend to be asleep. You turn. Pretend to be, or do you hide behind the door? Let's do hide behind the door. Oh, there we go. Jeez, look at that. He's like a mole man. He's like mole man right there. Do it. Okay, so the door opens slowly and a man shuffles into the door carrying a glass containing a clear liquid. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Do you want to nip? Okay. Appears to be bent over, double moving slowly. Okay, nearby the bed, he realizes. As he gets near to the bed, you realize he will soon notice that you are not there. Do you want to nip out of the room quickly and lock the door behind him, or leave? Yes, I want to do that. Nice and safe. Perfect. You're on a landing overlooking the entrance hall. To your right, the passageway ends. Okay. To your right, the passageway ends at a door. Okay, the passageway ends at a door. To the left, the landing turns right past a couple doors. Erasmus. I think we went right last time. I'm gonna go left. I don't know. Left or right, guys? Left or right? I think we went right last time, so I think I want to go left. Yeah. Because, no, but what I remember was that if we go to the right, there was that room with the colored liquids that it asked you, do you want to drink the colored liquids? I'm like, no. But at the same time, the problem is that on the right is all the weapons. If we go around... Oh yeah, where was the garlic for the vampire? We need that garlic for the vampire. Okay, so... I'm gonna add a bookmark here, just because. Okay, to the left. To the left, to the left. You consider your best plan as you walk down the passageway. You turn right along the landing and two doors are on the... Hold on. You consider your best plan to walk... Okay, so we walk down and then you turn right along the landing and two doors are on the left. Okay, here we go. Azazel, Mephisto. Because when I was reading the looking at certain aspects of the book in the PDF form, I remember that the names of the rooms had some kind of significance at some point in the game. I know that. So let's go in order. Let's go to the first one. You may enter Azazel by... Okay, you may enter Mephisto, otherwise you may pass. Alright, let's go to Azazel. Oh, I thought this was on the right. Okay, I remember this. So this is what you see in the room. Okay. Yes, we will investigate the room further. Okay, and then I remember if we investigate the cupboard, something falls on us. So we're going to look through the drawers and grab the knife. The liquids, we ignored the liquids. Weapon, your skill score increased to this. Okay, cool. Suddenly your ears prick up, sound of footsteps coming closer. Okay. The footsteps stop outside the door and you can hear two voices talking. Hadn't we better ask the master's permission? Maybe you're right. And we'd better get a light for the lamps. Okay, you breathe a sigh of relief as the footsteps disappear off in the direction from which you approached the room. You decide it is best to leave before they return. You open the door onto the landing, the safest way to go. It strikes you as away from the two visitors who may return at any moment. You are approached. Okay. See, at least this, it makes it straight. See that? Because in the book it says if you approach the room from the left, if you approach the room from the right. So, okay. There is another door, a couple of meters. Oh, it's a couple meters up the landing. Okay, so it's not that close. Okay, whatever. The door, Mephisto. Do you wish to enter Mephisto? Yes. Otherwise, you may pass. Okay, let's enter Mephisto. Okay. The handle turns. The door opens a little, but it is caught on something. You'll not open further. Do you wish to force the door? Yeah, let's force the door. I want the bookmark. So we force the door. You heave the door with your shoulder. The wood creaks and it opens a little further, enough to let you into the room. It is a small, bare and cold, damp. It is small and bare, and a cold, damp wind swirls through it, billowing the curtains. The window pane is smashed, and the floor beneath the window is sodden from the rain. You look around, but there is nothing unusual in the room apart from a frayed length of knotted rope. Okay, you take this with you and leave. As you pull the door to you, you find a piece of glass wedged underneath it, which was making it stick. You turn left out of the room and continue along the landing. Okay, that's good. Sorry guys, hold on. Do I have any important messages that came through? That's weird. How come it didn't come up? Okay, anyway. So we didn't do this before. Okay, so you walk up to the two doors in the corner of the balcony. Okay, so there's two doors in the corner. I think so. The one on your left is named Balthus. Balthus. The one in front of you has no name. Okay. Let's go into Balthus. I want the knife. Please. Okay. The room you have entered is bare, pinstriped. Wallpaper covers the wall. A hearth? What is a hearth? I thought a hearth was something else. A hearth is set in the center of one wall, and on the mantelpiece there is a small wooden box. Oh, I remember this. Curtains are pulled together along another wall, but they hang awkwardly, bulging at unnatural places. Do you wish to investigate the bulge? Open the box? If we investigate the bulge, I think we get attacked. But if we open the box of the mantelpiece, we'll get attacked anyway. We'll get like whatchamacallit? We'll get startled or something. Let's go to the curtains. Slowly and quickly you walk up to the curtain. There is no movement from it. You grab the left-hand curtain and you fling it open. There is a full-length window behind, which is barred from the outside, but nothing is holding but nothing is hiding there. You take hold of the other curtain, but before you can move it, the bulge you notice comes to life. Ooh, oh yeah, that's this thing. You lose 2 stamina points. From behind the curtain, a heavy blow hits you. Okay. Yeah. Do you still have enough stamina left? Yes. Yes, I do. Okay. Huh? You pick yourself up quickly in a certain slide. Okay, a human figure steps out. Its skin is a dirty green color. Its wide eyes stare. Yeah, I remember this. It wears ragged clothes and is advancing towards you. Yeah, so this is the zombie. I guess it's the zombie. Damn. Okay, stamina, skill. God damn it! Why are my rolls? My rolls are sucking today. Come on, one more. Thank you. Okay, do you now wish to leave the room? No, I want to investigate the mantelpiece. The box rattles when you touch it. There is something solid inside. You undo the catch and open the lid. Inside... Okay, so this is a small key. This is a small key. Yeah. Zombie key. Knife. Alright. The key turns and unlocks the door, allowing you to leave the room. You find that you are in the corner landing. Okay, so it's not the key that I needed for the other part of the house. You find you are in the corner of the landing. There's an unmarked door to your left. That is correct. Do you wish to go through it? Yes. The door opens into a narrow passageway which ends at a window. Okay. Okay, so this is where you investigate the window. If you're not keen on doing either, prefer to go back. Okay, so we investigate. No, what? Wait a minute. The door opens to a narrow passageway at which end is a window. There is a door halfway along the left hand. Okay. Let's investigate the window. I remember the window had the message that we needed. So, I guess we'll try the door. Step into a room and close the door behind. Why do you want to close the door behind you? The room is empty, and you heave a sigh of relief, falling back against the door to catch your breath. Will you rest in the room, or will you try the window? Okay. Okay. So, okay. I want to rest because... Yeah, look at that. Look at our stand right there. Fear 2. We need rest. Okay, you sit on the bed trying to work out how on earth you can escape from this place. The room you are now in seems safe enough, and the rest refreshes you, increases your stamina by 2 points. Thank God. But a few moments later, the wind whistling through the curtain attracts your attention. You glance over towards the window. Oh crap, we didn't have this before. A soft voice is calling your name. You leap back against the wall while across the room a strange shape is forming. A human figure is passing through the very wall itself and entering the room. At least, the figure is almost human, but its head is missing. As it materializes before you, the voice becomes clearer. It comes from a head that that is carried not on the apparition's shoulders but in its hand, from which hangs down on its side. Oh, jeez. The sight is horrible and ghostly. Blood drips onto the carpet from the severed head. You gain 2 fear points. Will you stay to hear the okay, yeah. Or will you run? Yeah, let's hear what he has to say. The disembodied head speaks. Prepare yourself for death, miserable mortal. It glows, for the evil that is in this place cannot be escaped. The house of Droomer has drawn you here for one purpose. Before the night is out, you will join me and my companions in the netherworld. Our fate will be yours. You will forever haunt the place that has caused your death. With these words, a mocking laughter fills the room. The apparition turns back through the wall. As it does, laughter fades, but the fright gives you 2 fear points. Really? Crap. You leave the Diablo. That's Diablos. Okay, Diablos room. And you're standing once more in the narrow corridor. Do you wish to turn left and investigate the window? Yes. Okay, so this is where, Mordana and Abaddon. So written in the condensation which is formed on the glass is a message. You read 3 words, Mordana and Abaddon. You repeat this message to yourself and then rub it off the window in case anyone else should see it. This message may be useful to you, and you will realize it when it is. At least with this game, it'll tell you when it is. Now you must head back to the landing and turn left. Yes. Short distance further on, you come to the top of the main staircase, which leads downwards. Immediately opposite the staircase are unmarked doors. Okay, so this is where we go. 377 had... the knife. Another knife. Let me see here. Things you have found: frayed rope, key, other weapons, letter opener. Things you have learned: avoid drinking white wine. Lord Kellner will be plotting my death. The butler's name Franklin's. Lord Kellner is the Earl of Droomer. Telephone lines are down. Earl is the last surviving family member. Estate stretches for miles. Earl's sister died mysteriously. Strange marks on her neck. You will die tonight according to the ghost. Window message: Mordana in Abaddon. Wow, look at that. Talk about a character sheet. Now that's a character sheet. That's like a character scroll right there. Alright, you wish to try the unmarked door. Alright, so let's try the unmarked door. You step into a small storeroom, closed, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we're going to search through the shelves. Sharp knife. Do you wish to drink the liquid? No. Do you prefer to ignore the liquid and try the door? The back of the storeroom. So there is a back of the storeroom. Man, I should have. I need more room to. I draw the map. I should have put it in the center of the page. I didn't draw the map in the center of the page. Yeah, that's a character scroll right there. I love it. All right. So, okay, so we can't drink the drink. We're not gonna do the do. Okay, so do we try? Fine. Would you ignore? Okay, go to the storeroom. Back of the storeroom. You step out of the storeroom into a hallway. Okay. You step out of the storm into a hallway to your left. Oh, to my left. Whatever. To my left, the hallway ends in a door which leads into the Shaitan room. Shaitan room. Almost opposite is the Mammon room, which may be entered by turning 123. Oh my god. I forgot this stuff. So Shaitan. I really have to redo this. Alright, Shaitan. Might as well do it. Open the door, peer around. The room is large, elegantly decorated bedroom. Full poster bed, 3-piece. Oh, shoot. Far side, 2 more doors. Oh no, this is... Oh, I did find the garlic cloves. Okay, cool. But if I remember correctly, when we did this, anything after the vampire, we died. Okay, so let's see. Shaitan. Shaitan is what? Where are we? Hold on, I want to see where we are here. Shaitan is what again? 200. Shaitan is 200 vampire. Alright. So, or you quickly close the door and leave the room. Okay, we're going to quickly close the door, leave the room. Step into the passageway and follow the hall round to the right back to where it rejoins the landing. You carry straight on. Okay, whatever. You follow the landing round past a wooden door which bears the name Tutti Villas. That sounds familiar. I've heard of Tutti Villas. Tutti Villas? Straight ahead, the landing ends at a paneled wall and the passageway turns to the left to follow the passage. Wait, what? I don't remember that. Passageway turns left? That's weird. Alright, whatever. So in Tutti Villas, you step into the room. It is a stylish bedchamber, beautifully decorated, but one thing disturbs you immediately. The windows are barred, perhaps being so far from anywhere they are designed to keep intruders out rather than keep guests in. In the center of the room is a 4-poster bed. You walk over and test the mattress. It feels very comfortable. By now, you are in need of rest. Actually, what are my stats? You walk over to the window and take a look outside. Let's take a look outside. Oh, crap. Spine chiller. What? Wait, what? 3 points? What? You draw back the curtains and peer outside. The light in the room makes it difficult to see, so you pull the curtains behind you with your face pressed against the bars. You look through the window. There is a rumble of thunder in the distance, and the rain is still beating down, making it difficult to see anything. A fork of lightning flashes down from the sky and lights up a sight which makes you cry out loud. Outside your window, dripping wet and swaying in the wind, is a ghastly face. A long dead figure hanging in a noose and staring at you with lifeless eyes. You step back and fling the curtains shut to hide the horrendous sight. The face is familiar. The old man in the village. Yeah, the old man in the village. Interesting. You gain 3 fear points. Great. What will you do? Will you dive into bed and sleep through the night, or will you run out on the landing? Okay. Your position has been saved to reload position. Okay. Oh, look at that. Rogue Kitty, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to, I guess, story time? Campfire series? Okay, so I'm tempted to go into bed so that I can gain some stamina. I really am. I saved it, so I might as well do it. Oh, the end. What? You climb into bed, blow out the candles, anxious thoughts race through your mind. The old man who gave you wrong directions, your accident, the sinister atmosphere of this house. Soon your wariness gets the better of you and you drift off to sleep. In a disturbed slumber, you begin to dream. You are being chased in a swirl of clouds of gas. You are trying to run from it, but the faster you run, the slower you go. The cloud is catching you. As you desperately try to avoid it, it engulfs you. You begin to cough and choke. It is stifling your breath. You wake with a start. Your head is buried in the pillow. Oh, in the pillow, and the bedclothes are holding you down. They feel heavy and you must strain to fight for air. Gain 2 fear points as you realize that something supernatural is happening here. You have sadly reached your maximum fear score. What? Ooh. So that's the maximum fear score. Great. So I died of fear. Okay. Come on. Ooh. Something's going on. Why is my... that was weird. Okay, why are you not responding? You are not responding. Is it because I put too many bookmarks in? The game is not responding. Okay, I may need to restart this because I don't know why it's not responding. It's not even taking up any CPU memory or anything. But the game is I don't know why the game is choking. Really? The game has to choke? Alright, let me restart and hopefully it'll still have the bookmarks. It should. It usually picks up where you left off. No, what's going on? This is weird. This is weird. Excuse me. Let me turn that off just in case. The app is running. The app is not running. What are you talking about? Oh, okay. Some background app. Okay. Turn that off. Close. No, yes, yes, no. Crap. Well, that sucks. Seriously? We might have to end it here. I don't know why it won't start again. Do I have to restart my computer? Ew, fail. Preparing to launch. House. Oh, there we go. That's better. That was weird. Okay. So we're here. Go back. Alright, that's better. So you run out. We run out. You open the door, quickly step out onto the landing. Luckily, there's no one about. Turning left, you follow the passageway around until you reach wood panel wall. Passage turns left. What? Left. I am not understanding how this works. That doesn't make any sense to me. But okay. You follow the passageway around the corner to the left. Two doors face each other. Across the passageway. You may, okay. Ooh, Abaddon. Okay, so I guess we should go to Abaddon, right? Window message Mordana in Abaddon. So we go to Mordana in Abaddon? Ooh. Okay. You enter a room in which you enter a bedroom which is lit by a single candle burning by the bedside. A heavy and musty odor hangs in the air, which comes from all the plants which are standing in pots on the mantelpiece. Looks like there's a lot more than that. The mantelpiece, bedside table, dressers, and shelves. Whoever used this room certainly liked the plants, but another sight catches your attention and stops you in your tracks. Asleep on the bed is an old woman. It seems that she has not heard you, but... Okay, for she has not moved since you entered the room. Do you wish to leave her in peace, Turner? Or do you want to walk over and wake her? Alternatively, will you instead spring over and attack her before she can wake? Why am I going to attack an old woman? Jeez. I can imagine what's his face. The Yogscast going through this and saying, attack the woman in her sleep. But they never got to this room, I don't think. Because I watched all their... Yeah, they played this game for, I think, 4 hours or something. And yeah, I'm pretty sure they didn't get as far as we did. Okay, let's wake her. I guess. Grandma! Wake up, Grandma! Okay, you step over to the bed and shake the old woman gently, but as soon as you touch her withered skin, You jump back in horror. She is stone cold dead. You gain 2 fear points from the shock. This is simply too much for you. Oh, jeez. I gain too much fear. I keep dying of fear in this game. It's like I have to, fear 11. And you only get up to 12. You only get 12 fear points. I already went through so much fear in this thing. It's like I need to drink. Oh, damn it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. This sucks. Run out the landing, but if we do this, see, the thing is that any other scares, that's it, I'm dead. See that? There's got to be a way to... Because a lot of these things that you encounter, you can't avoid fear. There's no way you can avoid fear. What is fear? Fear is a reaction to the unexpected. And this book is filled with the unexpected. This is insane. There's got to be a way to... I don't know, alleviate that. But no, we haven't come across that, have we ever? No, this is our, what, 3rd playthrough already? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so we do this. Okay, let's try to attack her in her sleep. Oh, excuse me. Alright, creep over. Okay, so we can't touch her at all, otherwise we'll die. Oh my god. That sucks. Alright, yeah, I don't know. I think I'll do another run through of this some other time. Let's see, another one. Let's try this. Excuse me. Alright. I know, dead ends and everything else is crazy. That's an interesting animation. That's cool. Talk about big text. I love that. It's kind of thematic right here with the binding and everything. Alright, so this is, okay, some... Embarking on your adventure, you must determine your own strengths, weaknesses series. You have in your... Okay, so this you have in your possession a sword, some leather armor, backpack containing provisions, food, drink for your trip. Adventurer or free mode. Specialty, the bookmark or design. For older readers already familiar with the printed version of the game, we recommend Hardcore Hero. Fine, Hardcore Hero mode. Ooh, nice. Roll a 6 plus a base of 4. Base of 4? What? That's weird. That sucks. Ooh, choose a potion. Okay. Oh, this is just like Death Trap Dungeon. So, okay, restore skill points, potion, restore stamina, potion of luck. Ooh. Crap. Interesting. So... Huh. Damn it. Skill? I guess I'll have to be potion of strength. You may begin. May the luck of the gods go with you in your adventure ahead. Okay, hold on. Why is that so... Why is the music is so loud compared to the other one? That's better. Alright. Let's see here. You are an adventurer, a sword for hire, and you've been roaming the northern borderlands of your kingdom. Having always spurned the dullness of village life, you now wander the lands in search of wealth and danger. Despite the long walks and rough outdoor life, you are content with your unknown destiny. The world holds no fears for you as you are a skillful warrior, well practiced in the art of slaying evil men and beasts with the trusty sword. Not once during the last 10 days since entering the northern borderlands have you set eyes upon another person. This does not worry you at all, as you are happy with your own company and enjoy the slow, sunny days hunting, eating, and sleeping. It is evening, and having feasted on a dinner of rabbit, spit roasted on an open fire, you settle down to sleep beneath your sheepskin blanket. There's a full moon, and the light sparkles on the blade of your broadsword skewered into the ground by your side. You gaze at it, wondering when you will next have to wipe the blood of some vile creature from its sharp edge. These are strange lands inhabited by weird and loathsome beasts, goblins, trolls, and even dragons. As the flame of your campfire gently dies, you begin to drift asleep and and images of screaming, green-faced trolls flicker through your mind. Suddenly, in the bushes to your left, you hear the loud crack of a twig breaking under a clumsy foot. You leap and grab your sword from the ground. You stand motionless, but alert, ready to pounce on some unseen adversary. Then you hear a groan, followed by the dull thud of a body falling onto the ground. Is it a trap? Slowly you walk over to the bush where the noise is coming from, and carefully you pull back the branches. You look down and see an old man with a great bushy beard, his face contorted with pain. You crouch down to remove the iron helmet covering his balding head and notice 2 crossbow bolts protruding from the stomach of his plump, chainmail-clad torso. Picking him up, you carry him over to the fire and stir the dying embers into life. After covering him with a sheepskin blanket, you manage to get the old man to drink a little water. He coughs and moans. He sits up rigid, his eyes staring fixedly ahead, and stares to shout. Oops. I'll get them. Don't you fear... What? Gillibrand? Don't you fear, Gillibrand. Big Leg is coming to bring you the hammer. Oh yes, indeed I am. Oh yes. That doesn't sound right in a few ways, but okay. The dwarf, whose name you presume to be Big Leg, is obviously delirious from the poison-tipped bolts lodged into his stomach. You watch as he slumps down again to the ground and whispers his name. Then whisper his name in his ear. His eyes stare unblinkingly at you as he again starts to shout. Ambush! Look out, ambush! Ah, the hammer! Take the hammer to Gillibrand. Save the dwarves. Dwarfs? Dwarves. I don't know. His eyes half closed and the pain seems to ease a little, and as the delirium subsides, he speaks to you again in a low whisper. Help us, friend. Take the hammer to Gillibrand. Only the hammer will unite our people against the trolls. We were on our way to Darkwood in search of the hammer, ambushed by the little people. Little people? There are people. Okay. I'm guessing goblins. Maybe goblins? Ambushed by the little people, others killed. The map in my pouch will take you to the home of Yastromo, the master mage of these parts. He has great magics for sale to protect you against the creatures of Darkwood. Take my gold. I beg you to find the hammer and take it to Gillibrand, my lord of Stonebridge. You will be well rewarded. Big Leg opens his mouth to start another sentence, but nothing comes out except his last dying breath. You sit down and ponder Big Leg's words. Who is Gillibrand? Who is Yastromo? What is all the fuss about the dwarfish hammer? You reach out to the still body of Big Leg and remove his pouch from the leather belt around his waist. Inside you find 30 gold. And a map. Look at that. It's very simplistic. Very, very simplistic. Jingle the coins in your hand. You think of the possible rewards which may await you just from returning a hammer to a village of dwarves. You decide to try and find the hammer in Darkwood Forest. It's been a few weeks since your last good battle, and what is more, you are likely to be well paid for this one. With your mind made up, you settle down to sleep, having taken back the sheepskin blanket from poor Big Leg. In the morning, you bury the old dwarf and gather up your possessions. You examine the map, look up to the sun, and find your bearings. Whistling merrily, you head off south at a good pace, eager to meet this man Yastromo and see what he has to offer. You turn over. Now turn over. Okay, I like the music for this one. I'll admit, I like the music for this one. Okay, it's an interesting tower. You walk to Yastromo's. Oh, your walk to Yastromo's takes a little over half a day, and you arrive at his stone tower, dirty and hungry. As the tower is set back on its edges, on the edges of Darkwood, some 50 meters from the path you find 50 meters from the path you have been following, it is difficult to find. Finally, you walk up to the huge oak door, somewhat relieved to find that it does exist and that Big Leg had not been speaking wildly in his delirium. A large brass bell and gong hang from the stone archway. I guess that's the gong and that's the bell? Why would you have a gong and a bell? Okay, as you ring the bell, a shiver runs down your spine and you realize that the loud bong invades a deep silence, which you have not noticed before. There are no sounds of birds or animals to be heard. You wait anxiously at the door and hear slow footsteps descending the stairs from the tower above. A small wooden slot in the door slides open and two eyes appear and examine. "Well, who are you?" demands a grumpy voice through the hole. You answer that you are an adventurer in search of the Master Mage Nostromo, intending to purchase magical items from him to combat the creatures of Darkwood Forest. "Oh, well, in that case, if you are interested in buying some of my merchandise, you had better come up. I am Nostromo." I don't know why I like using that voice. Then he turns and slowly climbs the stone stairs. Will you follow him up the stairs? Do you draw your sword and attack him? Really? Am I that cold-blooded that I'm gonna go ahead and try to kill him? I kind of don't want to play for that long, so I want to actually see what happens if I draw my sword and try to attack him. As you draw your sword, Nostromo turns around and cautiously advises you not to be foolish, as his magic is great. You still want to attack him? Yes. If you change your mind and decide to follow... Okay. Yes, I still want to attack him. The end! You charge at Nostromo, but only to reach the first stair when he lifts his right arm and nonchalantly mumbles a few words. Time seems to stand still amid bright flashes, and your body feels like a bubbling liquid inside. When the turmoil subsides, you know something terrible has happened. The stone stair feels cold on your body, and you realize the problems of life as a frog. Nostromo bends down and picks you up, saying with a booming voice, "Well, foolish warrior, enjoy your new life." With that, he lets out a deafening laugh and nearly drops you. Oh geez, then he shuffles to the oak door, opening it, throws you into the tall grasses outside. Your adventure ends here. No, you're not dead, you're just a frog. You're just no longer human. That's all it is. That's funny as heck. So that's definitely an interesting classic adventure that I would want to do. I mean, I still want to go through a House of Hell just so I can see the end. I'll tell you that. But that fear just sucks. Alright, let me just check something really quick. Oh, that's why it's 1367-68. Sorry. $1367.68. Hold on a second. It's not. What was it? It's not. I can't get the voice right anymore for like Kermit. It's not easy being green. Green, green. Daniel. All right. What about the other one? To be totally honest, I tried to go through appointment with fear with my stepson, and compared to be totally honest, compared to House of Hell, Forest of Doom, Death Trap Dungeon, I wasn't impressed. I wasn't impressed at all with the way Appointment with Fear was written. I didn't like it too much. That one. Okay, we'll play this one in a little. We'll play this one probably in a couple of days. I just want to see how it starts. Okay, you decide to take your own ship. What? No. Hold on, let me see this again. That's right, I started this a little bit. Okay, Starship Traveler is a fighting fantasy game book and interactive adventure in which you are the hero. An adventure follows. You are the captain of a starship lost in an unknown universe. Your own skill as captain will determine whether you and your crew will ever see Earth again. Wait a minute, is this going to be like Voyager? Oh jeez, you are about to be flung through a black hole into unknown space. Your only chance to return will be to find another suitable black hole and guide the ship through it back to your own universe. You must first choose your difficulty. The gamebook has been designed for optimum challenge in the classic difficulty mode. Newcomers to fighting fantasy, we recommend experiencing the game in free read mode. No, we're gonna do classic. Having served as a dedicated officer to the Astro Navy for many years, you experience... Oh my god, I gotta turn that down. Why is the volume on that so loud? Thank you. Alright. Rewarded with your promotion to captain, you wear your new uniform with pride as you enter your name onto the registration console. Captain Mahula. Gender. Yeah, fine, let's see. Calculating stamina. Ooh, I like those dice. Calculating skill. Calculate luck. That's okay. Head to the Admiral's quarters for briefing. You arrive at the Admiral's quarters to receive your mission briefing. Admiral Jackson, your superior, enters and you salute. He explains your mission and your main goal being to seek out new planets and explore uncharted sectors of the galaxy. Doesn't that sound familiar? As the Astro Navy's newest captain, you are to be assigned a starship. Admiral Jackson directs you to choose from the following. Take the Starship Traveler. I guess that's the name of the book. Starship Traveler. You decide to take the Traveler and perform a routine diagnostic check. Ooh, calculated weapon strength. Oh god, we're gonna be fighting Klingons. Oh god, that sucks. Calculate shields. This sounds like this could be interesting. Follow Admiral Jackson to assemble your crew with the diagnostic check complete. Okay. Offers you two choices. Okay. Get right to the action and take the Admiral's recommendation before being more strategic and handpick your own crew. Ooh! Science officer. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to start this over, and what we're gonna do is we're going to. Okay. I'm gonna start this on a new stream, but not today. Not today, because what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna choose my crew. I'm gonna name it after you guys. I'll name it after you guys that are on the stream. We'll do that. That'd be good. That's interesting. Yeah, because you have to do a whole crew. Science officer, navigator, or pilot, or whatever. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah. Cool. Alright. So I'm going to end it here. I can't believe House of Hell has been so frustrating. Really has been very frustrating, but I guess you've seen 2 more books. Actually, yeah, let's try one more. You've seen the beginning of Starship Traveler. I like that one. Either we can do the classic Forest of Doom, seems to be a classic adventure. Starship Traveler is a good alternative. Definitely Appointment with Fear, like I said, I didn't like it, but I will play it one of these days. Come on. Okay, that does not look right. No. No, that does not look right. Okay, Cavern of the Snow Witch is a fighting fantasy game book. You are the hero. Before embarking on your adventure, you must determine your own strengths and weaknesses. Okay, your possession sword, some leather armor, backpack containing provisions. Okay. Hardcore hero. Stamina. Why can't I get that? Your quest begins. Winters in northern Alancia are always cruel and bitter. The snow falls thick and the icy wind blows hard, chilling everybody to the bone. For the past few weeks you have been hired by a merchant called Big Jim's son. No, that sounded like something else. To protect trading caravans as they roll their way slowly north to the frozen outposts. The horse-drawn carts are laden with cloth, utensils, weapons, salted meats, spices, and tea, which are traded for furs and ivory carvings made from mammoth tusks. Big Jim is not usually worried about traveling north, as bandits only attack his caravans on the return journey. He is not alone, recognizing the value of the northern goods. On this particular trip, you are walking ahead of 6 carts across a frozen lake. In the distance, you can see the snow-capped peaks of the Icefinger Mountains jutting out of the low clouds. Your destination lies at the base of the mountains, where the Northmen meet to trade. Snow is falling, but not too heavily. You stop to prod the ice with your sword to make sure that it can bear the weight of the carts, when suddenly the shrill call of a hunting horn breaks the silence. You stand up and run back to the carts to talk to Big Jim. He is sitting next to the driver of the second cart, puffing on a long briar pipe. A huge man with a great bushy beard. Big Jim is obviously a man to be reckoned with. His bright blue eyes scan the horizon, searching for signs of life. In a deep voice, he says, "Sounds like it can be from the outpost. Reckon you better go and investigate. Could be trouble, and get back quick." You set off straight away towards the outpost at the base of the Icefinger Mountains. You arrive 2 hours later at the scene of ugly carnage. The snow is red with blood. All the wooden huts are smashed and torn down. 6 men lie dead, their bodies slashed, their axes at the side their axes at their sides in the snow. Judging by the size of the footprints, the creature that attacked the outpost must have been enormous. There's nothing you can do for the unfortunate Northman, so you head back toward Big Jim's caravan to report the news. You reach them in an hour, just as the daylight is fading, and relate the terrible events that have befallen the outpost. Jim orders the carts to be drawn into a circle to protect his men during the night. A large fire is built in the center of the circle, and you sit down beside to talk to Big Jim. Everybody is nervous, and a guard is posted to watch for signs of movement outside. In a low voice, Big Jim asks you if you will hunt the terrible creature. Otherwise his business will be ruined forever. You smile and reply that you will track the beast, but only for a purse of 50 gold pieces. Big Jim's jaw drops open, and it takes a great deal of persuasion before he agrees to your demand. The snow finally stops falling, and you settle down for the night. Sleep is a long time coming, for your mind is active with thoughts of the impending hunt. When you wake just after dawn, the fire is reduced to dying embers. Wisps of smoke rise gently into the morning mist, and not a sound is to be heard. You walk over to where Big Jim is sleeping and tap him on the shoulder. He wakes with a start. You tell him that you are setting off and hope to be back later in the day. You wave to the guard as the snow starts to fall again, and you make your way back to the outpost. Okay. So, this sounds like it's kind of a hunt. I don't know. This seems a little bit interesting, but out of these 3 that we've looked at, you guys let me know. You guys let me know which one you want me to do next. If you want me to continue House of Hell again, do it again. Starship Traveler or Forest of Doom, or this one, Caverns of the Snow Witch. We'll see about that. Actually, let me see here. When will I be doing this? What's today? Tuesday? Today's Tuesday, right? I don't know if I'll be streaming again tomorrow or Thursday, but we'll see. So because I'm trying to... Actually, yeah, I'll probably stream... Yeah. I have... No. Yeah. No? Yeah. Yeah. No. No. Yeah. I have to get my button gear and do things, so... I have the interview Thursday afternoon, so that means the other thing I have to do might take all day, so I'll do that tomorrow. So, yes, I will stream this again Thursday morning. So you guys choose which one. You guys let me know. Okay, 1 vote for Starship Traveler. Let me know in the Discord under looking to play. But yeah, I guess Starship Traveler. If we do that, I'll name the crew after everybody. I'll give Bilbetto, Lirum, whatever. If we do that, let me know which actually, let me check this out. Let me know which position you guys want. Starship Traveler. There we go. So Starship Traveler, under the PDF scan, is what? You have Captain, Science Officer, Medical Officer, Engineering, and Security. And then Security Guards, 1 and 2, which are probably what we'll consider the red shirts. 1, 2. Interesting. Yeah, I know. We'll see about that. Well, no, not about the red shirts, but you see, the funny thing is that red shirts only apply to the classic Star Trek as opposed to the Next Generation. So, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of funny that way, I think. What do we have here? Yeah, that's right. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it here. That looks like a really weird Starship Traveler. That looks like some kind of weird not football slash lacrosse game. That's weird. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys, for watching. Thank you for your love and support. Stay thirsty, keep frosty. We ask the powers that be to keep you safe out there in the real world, while we take risks for you in these virtual worlds so that you and your wallets don't have to. Thanks a lot.